Hi, Travis. How are you?
Good. We talked last Friday. This is 2 Fridays in a row.
You've been on the free for all 2 Fridays in a row. We're going to have to make you a permanent feature, Travis.
Well, I got to call Paddy this afternoon and let him know that, and answer his question he asked yesterday, is why no one challenged Randy Sims. I'll let Paddy know that today, but I'll get right to the question because we only got 4 minutes. Bill, listen, I'm calling in, as you're probably aware, I'm one of 6 individuals who've come together as a group of concerned citizens.
Oh, you're one of those candidates, are you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Okay. Go ahead.
I'm calling in to clarify that we have a website, growingupwards.ca. Okay, people are emailing us, and there's voters who haven't made up their mind, and they're calling us. And I got 5 emails from people last night asking the questions that we've been exposing to, basically the waste that we feel is absolute waste, and we've made it a point to come out as a group of concerned citizens, give the voters of Mount Pearl 6 choices. The media is slanting us as a group, but we're telling the people we are a group that with 6 choices, voters, you have a choice now as opposed to the old guard.
The media is what's saying you're a group, but are you a group or not?
Well, you see, Bill, if by chance and everyone of us got elected next week, which will be a story if it is in itself, but that's not going to happen, see? Because Mount Pearl is a popularity contest. The guys that are out there now banging on doors are known, and this is what I want to get around to real quick, like. They are out on the doorstep, and they're spreading lies, okay? Point blank. You heard Brad Smith on the radio there only about an hour ago, calling you saying that he was, for the record, not financing this group, right?
What group? Your group?
Yes, remember Brad
Okay,
Smith?
yeah, I do, yeah. Make your point, go ahead.
Okay, so the point is, Dave Aker last night stood on the doorstep with a lady. And also,
wait, now, sorry, you're using names like they're going out of style. I don't know what in the name of heavens you're going to say next. We could all end up down Supreme Court on a libel and slander charge for all I know. I'd ask you, Travis, not to use any names. Make your point, sir. We're running out of time.
Okay. Well, I asked Pat Murphy if I could, and he said, well, they're public figures. Why
if you could what? Well, Pat, look, Pat will speak for himself. I'm telling you on the air, if you're using any names, don't use them. If you're using the names, if you're criticizing politicians or something on their position, a matter of policy and so on, by all means do so. But I don't know you're going to do that. You're just grabbing. Okay. Go ahead. What's your point?
Fair enough, Bill. Anyway, they're saying at the door that Brad Smith is financing our effort, our endeavors. That's what they're saying at the doorstep. And the voters are trying to make up their minds. There's a lot of voters that are on the side of the Mount Pearl looking at these group of 6 people, as they say, and the incumbents, and they're trying to make up their minds. A lady called me last night, emailed me. She said, I just had a particular councillor leave my doorstep. He tells me we're not wasting money on blue vehicles. The snow melting dragons are still being used. And don't worry about it because this guy owns S&S Supply up here on Tops of Road. He's having a racket with council, and don't worry about him, he said, because he's pissed off with us because we won't give him his way. And I'm saying, Bill, for the record today, why I know some of it is lies, I'm the one that's financing this endeavor. Travis Faulkner.
You are financing the election campaign of yourself and your 5 colleagues, are you?
Correct, Bill. Okay, and this is what the problem is. These councillors are out there; they're known in Mount Pearl, and the voters are saying, and like this lady said to me, I didn't understand the dynamics of what you guys were doing with this 6 people, and she said, now I understand because I know the difference in the blue vehicles. She said, because I work in the body shop, that when the vehicles come in from the city of Mount Pearl, I know we charge Hickman Motors $1,800 to supply that vehicle to the city of Mount Pearl. And that guy stood on my doorstep last night, he said, and told me, no, that's part of the tendering process. Yeah. We don't pay extra money
Travis,
for that.
You lost me about 10 miles down the road. Listen, Travis, I got to ask you this question because it was put to me. Your group, which you say the media is slanting, but you're obviously a group, a team, a slate running for office. Are you for real? Are you serious? Because somebody said to me, they sound like the Rhinoceros Party.
Well, Bill, that's because myself and Pete Soucy, I think you know that guy, just had a heated discussion about a couple of nights ago on Open Line, and myself and Pete had about a 45-minute discussion downtown yesterday. Pete has a different understanding now of what we're all about.
Okay. All right, take that up with Pete. We're on Open Line here now. I don't know what you said to Pete or what he said to you. You've used up your time, Travis. I'm going to have to say goodbye to you, my friend, and all the best in your campaign if you're serious.
Oh, we're very serious, Bill. You got to take us serious.
Oh, okay. Thanks a lot, Travis.
Okay, you have a nice day, Fergal.
Nice talking to you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.